Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And, where to go next? Well, since we're going in weakness order, but not using the weaknesses, it makes total sense to go to Pharaoh Man. Right? Well, if we're not going to use the weaknesses, you know what? I'm going to start using weapons. We'll make this interesting. That was horrible. Let's try and time that better. Wait a minute. The quicksand has stopped moving. Enemies have stopped coming up from the quicksand. I didn't know you could do that. Shows how much I experiment with the special weapons in these games. Oh, hi there. Freeze. Thank you. You know what, that works so well. Let's do it again. Ow. Another thing I like is that the Rain Flush only uses 1 bar of energy every time we go to use it. That is hyper efficient and makes it super good in this game. Don't you agree, Sarah? Of course you agree. You threw your head at me. Oh, I thought I could slide under that. I guess not. And you can see we have a lot of goodies. No, thank you. We have a lot of goodies up here, and you don't even need Rush to get them. Okay, fine. I'll pick up the health power-up. If you're gonna be like that. Only 1 shot to take down those flying saucer guys, so that's a bit of a relief. I can slide under that one. Let's use our hyper-efficient Toad weapon. And this Pharaoh Man stage has a new mechanic, and that's these platforms that will, well, slowly move downward as you stand on them. And then you often have to slide or make tricky jumps on them. Oh, hey, we're back to this area. Well, not back to it, we've never been here, but you know what I mean. I don't know how long this frozen quicksand is going to last. Apparently the whole screen, which is incredibly convenient. You are not. I'll fill up the incredibly convenient weapon. The P-chips. Oh, it's still there. It's not there. Okay, let's just go on. And A for a pain in the, well, to get. Ah, yes, you must jump from the 3rd one out. Otherwise, bad things can happen. Come on, there you go. For this section, make sure you let the blocks fall. Well, not like that. Okay, Toad, a delayed weapon, and one that we should not use through that section. Alright, let's try this again. So as I was saying, before those guys interrupted, you're going to want the blocks to fall down 1 step, otherwise you won't be able to jump far enough. It's like I said, tricky jumps. Okay, enough dying in this section. Let's make it look like I know what I'm doing. Yeah, don't wait on that one. Nope. Nope, not even gonna try it. And this one, just wait until you can get to the part where you can slide. And since we have Rush, we can come up and get that. And let's continue not using special weapons the first time we fight these guys. Oh, that did a ton of damage. Oh, that did a ton of damage too. He got me. Okay, so Pharaoh Man acts a lot like he did in the NES version. Get away from me. He's a complete pushover with the special weapons, but we must have a challenge somewhere. And that time I got my charge shot off first. So take that, Pharaoh Man. And let's see, for that we get the Pharaoh Shot. An insanely useful and powerful weapon. Alright. Now we go to Ringman. And it starts out, well, very much like Ringman from Mega Man 4, where we have this vertical section here. And we have multiple enemies! Yay, multiple enemies, I'm happy! Not really happy at what kind of enemies we have, but regardless. And you'll also notice we have two different types of scrolling platforms. I guess I don't need to fill up anything, because we just entered this stage. And the trick of letting it scroll back and then walk on it as it's basically replacing itself still works. Well, I remember this stage being a very lengthy stage. Hi. Yep, just let that go. And just use the moving, disappearing platforms, I don't know what you call them, to your advantage. And it looks like we're back at the beginning again. Almost. Actually, it very much does. But we're not. Yeah, I told you guys this would be happening, and it always confuses me. It throws me off where we're really at in the stage. Ooh, a 1-up. Do I have a weapon that kills those things? Oh, well, I know what I'll do. Cheese. And I still get hit by him anyway. Oh, You're supposed to slide, Mega Man. At least I'm halfway. Can you jump over him? Good. Now this is becoming wasteful. Toad. Is there anything? Oh, there's a T for this letter is guarded by a tough guy. It won't be so tough after I do this. That cannon's not so tough either. I feel like he's mocking me. Wait, seriously? If I just hold the charge, even if it goes away, it's not ever going to use weapon energy? Well, that's interesting. Okay, so Pharaoh Shot only uses weapon energy when you launch it. And you can charge it indefinitely. Okay. Oh, that was a miss. Come on, Mega Man. Mega Man, stop missing. Thank you. This is also the stage with many bosses. Or too many bosses. Ah. Fortunately, 2 fully charged Pharaoh Shots will take him out. That one can be tricky. I recommend just doing what I just did. No better way to describe that. Oh, don't you even start. Come on, run into this. Thank you. Whoa. Get up the ladder! What are you doing? I'll meet you guys back there. Alright, and we're back. And I went ahead and picked up a few extra lives as well. Okay, fine, I died off stupidly and had to restart the stage. But we're here now, so let's make the most of it. I can already see where this is going. And this looks like the 3rd time that we're at this intro sequence. Not even gonna bother with you. Ooh, multiple enemies. Whoa, the stage, I believe, is really super long and shouldn't be nearly this long. No, you don't. So we're finally... Stop that. I jump over you better when you're moving. Let's just go fight Ring Man. I've had enough of this place. Oh, you throw them at me. Yes, you do. You also charge very quickly. But I can probably beat you at full health. Provided I jump over you. That's not fair. He was sending the ring where I was going to be. Oh. Well, that was cutting it close. He was so close to me, I could have put a ring on his finger. Yeah, Mega Man, I don't think that was a good joke either. But we got the ring boomerang for that, so that's something. And we also got the letters B-E-A-T. And that gives us beat. So, hooray! And we get a password. And we get the option to go to stage select or the right lab. I don't want to go to the right lab. I want to go to the left lab. Actually, I'm going to choose none of those.